There was something I should probably tell you. In this area of land, in Vasselheim, on this continent, somewhere, I'm not sure where, resides the fire Ashari. Somewhere in the town of Pyra.
What's that?
Well...
What are fire Ashari?
They're my sister tribe. They're a part of my sister tribe. So I come from the air Ashari.
Right.
Yeah, from Zephyra. So... Yes, so they're a fire Ashari.
Oh.
So the point behind the Ashari, I'm not sure if I have expressed this to you all in the past few months. The point of our tribe is that we sought out the weakest points where the elemental planes start to bleed with our plane of existence. And these planes need to be protected, so our people have sought them all out in order to make haven there and be the protectors that we were all born to be. And as part of my Aramente, I have to seek out each of the headmasters and prove myself a worthy leader.
Ooh.
Are you guys friendly with each other?
Happy.
Well, yes, yeah, no, we're all happy. I mean, that's kind of the thing where once a generation someone sets out and goes on the Aramente in order to come back a headmaster. And it's kind of like our, once a generation check-in, if you will, to make sure everything's okay. Unfortunately, the last person to go on the Aramente didn't come back, which happens sometimes. Yeah.
Like, didn't come back ever?
No.
So, like, you could die?
Or maybe they got lost to the winds of the road.
Right, yeah.
It was actually my mother.
What?
To which tribe?
We don't know. She left when I was a little girl, so I don't remember much. So I don't know if she's alive or dead, really. But
We did not know that.
it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, no bigs, right?
What is your mother? It's fine. It's weird. I haven't seen her, so I don't know. I barely remember her.
Do you think there's a chance that when we visit this place, we might have to defend ourselves?
No. I wouldn't think so.
It's not like your family, Grog. They're actually nice.
Yeah, we're cool.
Look, my family is nice too. We just share love with fists.
You are King of Vilya, are you?
I'm King of Vilya?
King of Vilya.
Oh, King of Vilya. Yes, I am.
I am Serkonos, the Flame Speaker of Pyra, and Guardian of this rift. Welcome to Pyra, my child. Now I must ask, why have you come?
I am here to complete my Aramente. I have already been to the Earth Tribe.
Crosses his arms for a moment.
My mother, Vilya, never returned to Zephyra.
For you to be here on the Aramente, it is proof that she did not complete hers, or at least is no longer with us. I am sorry. She was strong of heart.
So she came through here?
She did. She completed the trial, the challenges, and moved on to continue her Aramente. Not but 10 or so years back.
Only 10 years ago. She's been gone for close to 20. How long was she here? How long was she here?
She stayed out but 3-4 days.
Okay.
And not where her journey took her. I'd hoped wherever she was safe.
Check him.
You may.
And see if he signs you. 22.
He seems stern, but honest. His words genuinely come from a place of worry and a tinge of regret at the knowledge that he's just received. Your mother was strong of heart and was very fierce. She could stir the heart of the mountain themselves with a word. She was very well respected amongst us.
She was better than I am.
I hope not. In a moment, his face turns a little darker, and he says, Corin.
My armor that my mother gave me?
And you should be wearing it proudly, yes.
Now, you. What is your name?
Hi. Kai Tiake. I am Keyleth, daughter of Vilya and Corin of the Ereshari, and I am here to complete my armamente. I am... Kai Tiake. I am honored to be in your presence.
I am Uvenda, Heart of the Tides here. I had my own armamente long ago. And I knew your mother, who came for her armamente as well.
You knew my mother?
She came here for her own armamente. And now you come to complete what she could not. So, you are welcome, Keyleth of the Zephyra.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That just means she visited the earth and the fire and the water Ashari. She completed her armamente.
She did not, child.
Well, everywhere I've been, she's been. Why not?
Come, we shall speak. There is much to discuss, and it is growing cold out here, and you could probably all use a warm, fire.
I turn to her guards and I go, do I wake her up? Does she not like me? I don't want to be rude, but I kind of need to talk to her, and I'm only here for a few more hours, and
One of them takes his, bladed trident and kind of, hits her just gently on the side with the butt of it. She goes,
Oh!
That's how you do it.
Yes, young Keyleth.
She leans forward with, putting on the presentation, but you can hear just that slight undertone of frustration.
Oh, what can I do for you?
Yeah. I was just curious. I'm so sorry. First
Keep
off,
talking,
okay.
please. What do you want?
I was just... You mentioned that there were only remnants of my mother that came back. Was she defeated by the Kraken, or do you think this was from another means? Do you have any more information on her?
Child, there was little left of her and her allies. We found other pieces of her friends, but pieces. And her leg was all we found. We could not recover much else, but the seafloor is littered with the many corpses and pieces of the Kraken's various prey. It does not take much to ascertain the nature of her end.
And you're sure of this? This is what the Kraken does to people?
Does to anything that crosses its path and eats to survive.
I was just wondering if there's any other potential explanation, or...
I'm sure there is. There are many potential possibilities for anything that happens. I only have the information that I was able to glean from the various scouts and teams.
How long ago was this?
This was 4 or 5 years back.
Really? All right. So not that long, really. Did she stay long?
A few days. Prepared for their journey, much like you did. That was the last we saw of them.
All right. I was just curious. Thank you.
I wish I had different news for you.
Did you keep anything from what you found?
Her head turns curiously.
I fear I did not.
Okay.
We gave a quiet burial to what we were able to recover, but that's all.
Yeah, I appreciate that much. Thank you for doing that.
Of course. And once again, I am sorry for your loss, Keyleth.
Oh. It's part of the duty.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Well, I should be getting my rest.
Yes, you should.
Yeah, big day. Swimming, lots of calories. I'm gonna go now.
Yes.
All right.
Yes,
bye.
you will. Goodbye.
Good night.
And come to silence as you look up once more into your father's face. Rise, my daughter, and become Keyleth, voice of the tempest.
Is there a leader of your village? We've got 3 leaders of our little community here. Do you not know? I mean, what found you here? If you don't know about who we are.
Well, there's this god who's really awesome.
So you do know about this place?
Whoa.
The traveler?
No.
Who are you talking about? Oh god, are we gonna have to fight a god to get traveler?
Maybe they just call him a different name.
Yeah.
What god are you?
We are of the Vo community, and we all worship the great fire god Vokodo, of which this island is home to as the center of Exandria. This here is where all life is given birth, and all time comes to rest. I'm glad you've made this journey. There's something quite beautiful here.
Yeah, where were you from originally, out of curiosity?
The guy kind of, after taking this branch and tying the top half of the front legs around the pole, begins to direct you to go ahead and take the other side, as the female begins to take and wipe off the axe. Goes, that's a funny question. I can't really recall, but everything kind of led to bringing me here, I think.
I'm so sorry. Also, what are your names again? I feel so
I'm
bad.
Pono. Sorry, my apologies. I'm Pono. This is Jaina.
Oh no.
And he was like, that I am. My pleasure to meet all of you.
And Jaina, do you remember where you're from, out of curiosity?
These are probing questions, Mr. Caduce.
West?
Maybe we'll just...
I'm working a theory.
West, I think.
West is nice.
But you also can't remember.
You see, the thing is, a lot of us here have a hard time remembering. Some look newer, some look older. It's a very kind of charming feel to it, and you can see figures that live here beginning to come into view, look over at the arrival of both Jaina and Pono and their successful hunt, but this batch of newcomers, and with each face, smiles light up and individuals wave. Dozens of these various denizens begin to kind of stop their work and turn to look your direction, and excitedly, though not too intensely, kind of just look and take each of you in. Some folks kind of rush off to tell others, new arrivals. Some are saying, we grow under his joy, and kind of give like a blessing symbol with their hands. And you can see one of the vines kind of lowering and unfurls, and standing on the vine as it descends, like poison ivy. As it unfurls, you see an half-elven woman standing there with kind of dark, sunburned skin, You see dark brown hair that is kind of wild but sun-bleached at the tips. You can see she stands with a presence that is formidable, but a gentle smile and demeanor. She steps off from this vine, and you can see her. She's covered in leathers with elements of like dried leaves and scales almost that kind of blend together. The left leg is like a vibrant green made of tightly knotted vines almost. And a staff kind of descends into one hand as she steps off of the vine and approaches. And I am Viridian. It is a pleasure to have you. I'm curious. What is your tale? Please, tell us. 11. Viridian kind of looks at you oddly.
You could start singing if you want to.
You're learning. That's good. You're one of us now. Yeah, this is just...
I'm all right. I don't think I need to partake in this ritual.
So, we don't have to repeat it, obviously, but we'll go down the line. Say our names, talk about our parents.
Oh, that ritual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where we're
See, you
from.
already forgot it.
Oh no, it's taken her. And before it gets to her turn, I'm going to cast Greater Restoration.
Ooh.
Okay. Oh shit.
Come on.
Make a sleight of hand check for me. Shit.
Come on.
Okay, I wasn't being sneaky about it. I was just doing it. So.
No. Well, casting a spell like this is less of like a touch, and it's more of like a incantation, and then a place. So it is still a very visible thing, and to kind of surprise somebody with that. You know, if somebody wants to try and distract her, they can probably aid with that, but that would be the...
I'll distract her.
Okay, how are you distracted?
Today, what I'm thankful for is that we got to see you do all the really cool stuff with
7.
the plants.
Make a persuasion check, please.
Oh, can I assist her and?
Well, no. If you're assisting, that gives you advantage.
Oh, okay, good.
That
is Are you gonna whip out the bone saw?
No, 7.
Oh.
Okay. As you're singing, she kind of looks
7 with the beard.
a little put off by this, and as you kind of begin to reach out for her, she rears back and says, "What are you doing?"
Part of the ritual. It'll be fine. And I tap.
Make a dexterity check. This is now her trying to recoil from you before you can get to her. You are now reaching out to... She noticed and she's on the defense, so...
Okay.
Spell.
17. Dexterity check. 17.
Check. 17. That wins. So you reach out and touch her with the final element of the ritual.
On her shoulder.
Yeah. Your turn.
Sorry about that.
Sorry.
Oh, shit.
As you touch her, kind of like her eyes glaze over for a moment, and her eyelids close, and you see the flickering of rapid eye movement from beneath the eyelids. You see sweat begin to pour from the brow, and her arms begin to kind of dig into the rock around her. You watch as the wind that surround the floor, the base of the floor around her, begin to kind of whip up a bit, and her hair kind of drifts as it begins to encircle. Eventually her eyes open. Oh no. I'm so sorry. This has to stop.
We know.
What has to stop?
What this thing is doing to all of us.
What? How long have you been here? What has he done to you?
Where are you from?
Easy.
Sorry.
I've been here 25 years. I'm not Viridian.
What?
I'm from Taldore. My name is Vilya. And that's where we'll end tonight's episode.
Boom!
Oh,
worth it.
okay.
Worth it.
So at the end, she said she's
You
from
guys know who that is, right?
From Taldore, and she's from where?
Vilya? Azalea is her name?
Vilya.
Vilya?
Who's Vilya?
Oh my God, the council.
No.
Oh,
What?
I don't know.
No.
Come on.
Wait.
What?
Come on.
My mom?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
My mom?
No fucking way!
It's not Keyleth's mom! You
No
cannot do this!
You
fucking way!
The sound will be fine!
You knew it! He's the one that
I
got
found
it!
out 10 minutes ago and I told Liam.
Oh my god.
How did you find out 10 minutes
She's
ago?
a crazy fucking druid. That's why
That just
she's a
totally
crazy
disappeared.
fucking druid. That
What?
totally
Totally
disappeared.
disappeared.
It got sucked in through the water plane. What is happening? Wait, what?
Well, you broke Marisha. I hope you're happy.
Oh,
Genius level shit, Matthew Mercer.
Sitting on that for a
Genius.
sitting on that since campaign 1 began.
Oh my god.
So good.
We are fucked.
So good.
So wait, in the first campaign,
And
if we'd
we
have
are
come
the
to
most
Rumblecast, if
suspicious
we'd have
people
come
in
over
the
this way,
world.
we could have found her?
Possibly, but
never would've
you
gone
had no reason to.
No, I know.
It was the other side of the fucking.
It's the other side of the planet.
So
It
Yeah.
doesn't matter because
Exactly,
Keyleth
when
is
she
still
just-
totally like essentially the
Alive!
same age.
Yeah.
Oh my
Keyleth is definitely still kicking.
Fucking amazing.
I thought my mom was dead. They said my mom
Everybody
was dead.
thinks you're dead.
Wait,
All
oh,
her mom's
and
dead.
Vilya has another leg. The leg is all they ever found was her leg.
Leg was all we found.
Why didn't we realize that earlier?
Oh my!
Oh, she's got the fucking
You're the fucking
I know,
leg.
but we didn't know that she had lost a leg.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
we
fun
did.
fact for a little
Yeah.
while. Yeah, okay. She has
She went into the water
All they
plane.
found
Yeah.
was her leg.
She failed her trial.
Oh,
So
God.
is this thing a fucked up kraken? Is that all this thing is?
We have no idea.
I mean, we don't even know the specifics yet. I just think your mom fell into the Bermuda Triangle.
Dude, who the fuck are these other people?
She doesn't have much to keep this place like that, and I think she'll have more use for it.
We will. Promise.
Okay.
Watch out for oceans and volcanoes. Travel safe.
Will do. She turns towards the tree, takes a deep, visible breath, marks the front of it with the staff, and you watch as the doorway opens up. And there beyond it, it's a sunset. Wherever it is, you can see kind of oranges and purples and a dark blue that is taking a sky with bits of white cloud that have been swallowed by the same hues in the air. You see reddish-brown rock, like a mountainside, a precipice of some rocky range. You see, over the top of the branches, what looks almost like cherry blossom-like leaves, just kind of framing the exterior of the doorway, as there are these long benches, like an amphitheater sort of setup that is arranged around it. A few figures kind of stand up curiously, as you see a female figure about 20 feet away, this heavy mantle of transitioning colors, long red hair, and these branching, pointed antlers. Just turn as Vilya kind of steps through and into the space. The people back up. And the female figure just clasps her chest and begins to run for her. And the doors close.
Goodbye.
And that's where we'll end tonight's episode.
Oh.